If your employer demands that you sign a release, what should you do?
The first thing is you should never sign anything on the spot. That's a really bad idea. And the second thing is make sure you consult with an expert who can tell you what it is you're being asked to sign a release for. There's nothing extraordinary or unusual about being asked to sign a release in an employment termination transaction. The fact is that the employer's paying you some money in exchange for the finality that you're not going to sue them. So anything on top of the statutory payments that unconditionally need to be made to you, or an amount that you're guaranteed by virtue of an employment contract, it's ordinary to be asked to sign a release in exchange for it. It would be problematic, however, if you were pressured into signing that release right away. In most circumstances, employers are quite aware that they should give an employee a reasonable period of time to take away an offer of severance, to consult with someone who knows what they're talking about, and to determine if they're going to accept or reject that offer. If you've been demanded to sign a release on the spot, it could be a form of duress. It would just be better if you didn't do it.
What does a release do? Does it say that you're never going to come back and sue your employer?
Basically, yeah. It protects the employer from any and all possible legal claims that you could make related to your employment, the termination of that employment, or even your employment contract. So if you're given what someone considers a fair package, there really isn't a legal case that you may want to bring because you're getting a fair package in exchange for your termination. So it is a good idea to consult with someone who knows what they're talking about so you can get a better sense of, are you getting a fair deal, and does signing a release make sense?
So take it as a big deal in that sense.
A release is part and parcel of the transaction. I think it should be expected. There's nothing about a release by itself which would concern me looking at any particular case. It would concern me if you were being asked to sign a release for something that wasn't fair.
All right, thanks very much.
Thank you.